So generally, I don't even know what I'm doing at a book launch event. This was not something I'd really planned at all to write a book, but I'm here and just thankful to be here. And again, thank you all for coming. Rather than me speak a lot, I mean, it's just I'm just having a great time in this whole literary journey. You know, by day I'm a boring corporate financial services executive, but nights and weekends I'm doing this. So book is one, but I've also actually with a couple of close friends made a song. So let me just play a song for you instead.
Oh no, not another baggage trolley fight. Oh no, not another endless checking queue. Oh no, not another hardy gapping crew. Should I window? Should I aisle? Should I left or should I right? Should I front or mid or back? Should I learn to travel light? Turbulence up ahead, bursting baggage overhead. I just can't help it, gotta fly, fly, fly. I'll be there, forever crammed up in a plane. I'll be there, jet setting round the world again. I'll be there, one more takeoff, one more land. Grab my baggage by the hand, immigration, here I am. I'll be there.
Thank you. Those were some good friends from Clinton Cerejo and Kunal Ganjawala who did that song for me. So that's my next project. What do I do with the song? I'm now looking to make a music video out of this. So any ideas are welcome. So great. Anyway, I want to thank Kumar and the entire team over here for letting me have this launch. I generally don't know what a book launch is also, but people keep asking me, has your book launched? Has your book launched? So now I can tell them, yes, it has launched. I want to thank Akash Shah and the entire team at Jayco. They've been wonderful. Wonderful partners, and just of course all of you for coming here. Again, they tell me in a book launch there's a book reading and all that happens, and I'll have to open pages from the book and read it. But I think that's pretty boring. So I've planted some questions in the audience. If anyone wants to, whoever has those cards, if you just ask me the question, I'll read out the answer.
Rishi, first of all, congratulations on your book launch.
Thank you.
My question to you is, who will I be sitting next to?
Who will I be sitting next to? That's on page 127. By default, you'll be sitting next to someone who goes by the single moniker Shah. Call me Shah. Shah is an unfit bloke whose family comprises Mrs. Shah and 3 Shah children. Shah, Shah and Shah. Shah is a partner with his brother Shah at Shah Brothers, an export business that is not seeing much traction on either inbound or outbound trays. Shah's cup of woes overfloweth swifter than the Niagara in fast forward. Shah's attempts at opening any conversation should be met by deafening sounds of silence. By the way, my publisher is Akash Shah, right? But I wrote this before we signed up. Then this happens to me all the time. I'm sure it happens to you also. But every once in a while, you'll encounter the big mouth flyer, a person who secretly takes pride in the amount he or she flies, while portraying it as a worse ordeal than washing dressed shirts in a bidet. And this is what they say. Last week I was in Chandigarh for the day, took the night flight to Chennai, meetings all day in Chennai, then to Bangalore for a dinner event, came home to Mumbai on Sunday, and today I'm back on this flight to Delhi, flying for a conference to Singapore day after, and not really sure when I get back to Mumbai again. I just stare at these people blankly. What's the big deal? Science and technology did all the work. It's not like you were flapping your arms all the way. And if it is indeed such a monumental achievement, why don't you write a book about it?
Congratulations on a wonderful book, Rishi. The question is, hey, how does one play elbow chess?
Okay, how does one play elbow chess? A flight is just a subtle battle for elbow space. Okay, this is very important, right? All of you pay attention. A 16-inch armrest can be divided into 2 halves. The 8-inch stretch at the rear, which is perpendicular to the backrest, is the good half. Essentially, you can comfortably rest your elbows while you lean against the seat back, which is indeed very nice. The bad half is the front 8 inches, where you need to lean forward if you want to prop your elbows. That is not very comfortable. Therefore, first mover advantage is critical. As soon as you settle down, firmly glue your elbows to the good half and do not let go for the rest of the flight. Your opponent will try various countermeasures, such as gently trying to nudge your elbow out with his, or asking you for the newspaper and then grabbing the good half when you reach out for it, or saying that he wants to use the restroom and then occupying the armrest instead as you step out to let him pass. Beware such deceptions. The biggest dilemma arises during meal service. Do you eat or do you retain your elbow position? Which is why I recommend the aisle or window seat. You can keep one hand firmly planted on the common center seat armrest and eat using the other. Look, as with most things in life, speed and agility are important, but at the end of the day, it all boils down to how badly you want to win.
My question is, what is the walk of shame?
The walk of shame refers to the journey that a passenger, usually accustomed to flying business, makes through the business class section when he happens to be flying economy. So after every Monday and Friday, I do the walk of shame twice. This phenomenon is typically observed during the years of economic slowdown that follow a sustained period of growth activity. When business is booming, corporate executives fly business class. But this is one of the first perks to go when markets turn. As the economy heads south, so do the executives. Suit and tie clad professionals who were once making the difficult choice between hot and cold towels in business are now relegated to rough paper tissues in economy. If all organizations went through the same crisis at the same time, this might be fine. The shame arises when you run across acquaintances merely occupying the front section, their HR departments still unable to spell austerity while you make your way to the back. You slink your ways with eyes averted and a hood across your mortified face as they sit on the very seat that you used to occupy in the good old days of double-digit growth. The only people who never have to do the walk of shame are investment bankers and private equity folks. It's a wonder that airlines don't dedicate specific seats to them the way it is done with benches in parks and promenades. They can be identified by the uniforms: light blue shirt, dark grey trousers and yellow tie if investment banking, and no tie if private equity. If they are on holiday, it's a white cotton shirt and jeans. And all of them have flat stomachs, rimless glasses and a chronic addiction to fruit platters. The rest of the corporate world at one time or another faces the ultimate stigma, the walk of shame. And the only way to avoid it is to be the first to board, before anyone else. If possible, even before the cabin or the cleaning crew. Just board and hope that you can drown unnoticed in a cap full of bottled airline water. Okay, good. So all of you have a paper plane, right? I didn't want to do this ribbon thing and all. It looks just too fluffy. So there are no ribbons. There's no book unveiling. This is what the book looks like. It's a very nice cover. And so all of you have a paper plane. If you can just, at the count of 3, just launch it into the air. If someone has a camera, just take the photograph and that will be the book launch. So 3, 2, 1, just throw the planes in the air and we'll be done. 3, 2, 1, go. Good. Thank you all for coming, and it's pleasure being here.